Here you go. Introducing you to my much older twin brother. It's Joey John Maguire. I've never done that before. This was done by, it's my logo, and it was done about 2007 by an illegal Kosovan refugee at the bottom of Shaftesbury Avenue in London, where they normally take 40 minutes. He kept shouting at me that he wanted to draw me as I went past, that I had quite a lot to drink, but I did know I needed a logo and something I could use on the cover of my books. And eventually I went over to him, and he reduced it to half price for me without me saying anything. He says, "I'll do it for £20. So I went for it. Normally it's like £40. It takes half an hour, 40 minutes, and 3.5 hours later, this is what he came up with. And to be honest, I've had 3 heart attacks since he did this. I asked him to do it, make me look 10 years older, and here we are 7 years on. Was it 2007? So that's 9 years on. So let's say it's 10 years on. And I think he has made me. Well, that's only me. I wonder what you think. Anyway, it's Joey John Maguire. I'm in my favourite Fulham watering hole, the Cock Tavern. Just raised my voice there because the landlord went past, and I wanted him to know I was advertising this pub. Wonderful man called Ziggy. He's the general manager of the Cock Tavern, which is at the bottom of North End Road, a stone's throw away from Fulham Broadway station. It's a wonderful retro pub, and on a day like today, it's going to be 33 degrees in London today. Wow, I can hear you say. And the garden here is a garden to die for. It's a wonderful retro sun trap. And I sit en route to the garden, and whenever there's a day where people can get out into it, you can hear them as they approach it, and they all go, "Wow, look at that," and they can't wait to get out there. So, recommended, highly recommended to anyone. This pub is good ales, good food, well-trained and very friendly staff, and well-managed. Right, there's the plug. Do you know, I did that for free, didn't even cross my hand with silver. I'm about to recite my latest poem. It's to do with post-traumatic stress disorder, which I suffer with, and even this morning, after a very difficult time yesterday, I was in floods of tears for an hour this morning, almost like at the end of the migraine, and in euphoric mode now, to be honest. I wrote this poem in the early hours of this morning, as I'm nocturnal, and that's when I write, and it's called Joeyland, being as I'm Joey John Maguire, so it's called Joeyland. Let me put my headphones on. I feel naked without these. Ooh. There you go. Joeyland. The truth about Joeyland is that it is inhabited solely by an isolated, solitary figure, shall we call him Mr. Lonely. In Joeyland, all 4 seasons have a habit of merging into one, not unlike a rush from adrenaline. A bright sunny day can morph into a monster storm quicker than you can say, "Is there anybody there?" It is a land where avoidance takes priority in every day. Anything threatening or out of the ordinary put on the back burner. That's file 13 to the uneducated. Left until tomorrow, or to do another day. Given the facts, it is surprising that anything ever gets done, but in Joeyland, for some unknown reason, everything happens eventually, as though they are meant to, allowing Mr. Lonely, either by luck or sheer tenacity, to survive another day, see yet another tomorrow. On the surface, Joeyland appears to come complete with a glossy glow, but this is a veneer. If you dig a little deeper, you'll find that Mr. Lonely, having played most of his options, has nowhere else to go, trapped like a rat in a mire of mental incapacity. Some would say of his own doing, but not necessarily so. Joeyland is a refuge. It is not a real place, but that does not mean it doesn't exist. It is to be noted to his credit, Mr. Lonely survives in spite of any help he has been given. And the real truth about Joeyland is that it is a safe haven where Mr. Lonely likes to go when he needs to be left alone.